Everyone remembers how the Pirate King died, but no one talks about how he was already dying before he ever reached the end. Gol D Roger, the man who found the One Piece, was slowly being killed by a mysterious disease, one so serious, even Crocus, a skilled doctor, couldn't cure it. But what if the story was always leading to a cure? Not in the past, but in the future. What if the one to cure the disease that killed Roger is none other than Chopper? This is the story of how the Straw Hat's kindest member may be destined to solve one of the greatest mysteries in One Piece history. Gol D Roger was the Pirate King, a man who conquered the Grand Line, but his final journey wasn't made in perfect health. It was made in defiance of death. According to Rayleigh and Crocus, Roger was already terminally ill before he even reached Laugh Tale. The only reason Crocus joined the crew was to buy him more time. What kind of disease was it? Oda never says. We never learned its name, symptoms, or cause. All we know is that it was incurable, and that it was the reason Roger turned himself in. And that mystery, that silence, might be on purpose. Maybe it's not just an illness. Maybe it's a curse tied to the will of D, or a disease that only affects those who get too close to the truth of the world. Maybe the real reason Roger laughed at Laugh Tale was because he finally understood what was killing him. But even if Roger was too early to find a cure, someone else might not be. When Chopper first joined the Straw Hats, he didn't just want to be a doctor. He wanted to be a miracle worker, a doctor who could cure any disease. It's more than just a dream. It's his way of fighting back against everything he lost. His mentor, Luke, died chasing the same goal, believing that no disease is truly incurable. To Chopper, being a doctor is about more than science. It's about heart. It's about hope. And as the world of One Piece moves towards its final chapter, his dream is becoming more real than ever. He's cured Sky Island fevers. He's handled ancient viruses. He's even stood against biological weapons made by Queen and Wano. Every arc, Chopper grows closer to his goal. So what if the story ends with him doing the impossible? What if Chopper's final miracle is curing the very illness that killed the first Pirate King while serving the last? One Piece has always treated disease as something deeper than just sickness. Law's hometown was destroyed by Amberledge syndrome, a disease caused by greed and lies. The Ice Oni virus in Wano was a twisted experiment, something that dehumanized people to win a war. Dr. Luke believed that a country plagued by hate could be cured with the right ideology. Oda's message is clear. Diseases in One Piece are both literal and symbolic. Some represent trauma, others injustice, and some, like Roger's, represent a ticking clock, the weight of an inherited will, and the price of carrying truth too early. That makes Roger's illness more than just a disease. It could be tied to the secrets of the Void Century, or even be a reaction to the One Piece itself. Whatever it is, it's going to take a doctor who's more than a doctor to cure it. Roger was the king who was too early. He reached the final island, found the truth, but had no time left to act on it. Instead, he started a fire, a legacy, one meant to be carried by those who came after him. That legacy didn't just pass to Luffy, it passed to every Straw Hat, including Chopper. Luffy is carrying Roger's dream of freedom. Robin is chasing the true history, and Chopper might be the one to finally undo the tragedy that followed Roger to his grave. What if Roger's disease is tied to the will of D, something that slowly kills those who carry too much of the world's burden? Or worse, what if the One Piece is connected to the sickness, and Roger's body simply couldn't survive it? If that's true, then it's not just a cure, it's redemption. It's healing the wound left on the Pirate King's soul. What better way to end the story than with the Straw Hats not just changing the world, but healing the last scar of the old era. Maybe Chopper finds Crocus's old research in Reverse Mountain. Maybe Vegapunk reveals Roger's condition was artificially created, a disease tied to forbidden science or the Void Century. Or maybe Chopper finds a cure inside the ancient kingdom, knowledge lost to time, waiting for the right doctor. It doesn't even have to be Roger himself he cures. It could be a child with the same symptoms, or someone like Luffy, who starts to show symptoms after learning too much of the world's truth, or using immense haki. Imagine the moment, Chopper, shaking, holding the ingredients in his tiny hands. Everyone around him thinks it's too late, but he remembers Hiraluk. He remembers Drum Island. He remembers his dream. And then he cures it. The disease that killed the first Pirate King ends with the doctor of the last. One Piece is a story about freedom, but it's also a story about healing. Gol D Roger was too early. Chopper may be just in time. And if this theory is true, the Straw Hats won't just find the One Piece. They'll fix the wounds it left behind. What do you think? Will Chopper cure the disease that killed the Pirate King? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you believe in miracles, hit that like button and subscribe. This is No Face, the face of this channel. See you in the next one.